visiting from a whopping 719 feet above sea level, Indiana Pacers. At forward, Aaron Neesmith. At guard, Andrew Nembhard. At center, Miles Turner. At forward, Pascal Siakam. At guard, Tyrese Haliburton. Head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. Let's meet the stars for your Denver Nuggets.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha-ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Haliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. And for the Nuggets, sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that one's good by Porter.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
Haliburton kicks to Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. A second chance effort, and Turner finishes inside.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Murray surveying the D. Outside, Porter over to the left wing. Gordon a screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Steps back. Pass to Neesmith. Turner with the screen. Dives to the hoop. Siakam inside the three-point line. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Murray against Halliburton. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Porter from downtown. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And stolen by Gordon. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got 5 points so far.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
Back to Halliburton. Now, here's Neesmith. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Lets it go with a 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Denver's getting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
First one falls for him. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And Jokic drops them both. The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Here's Murray following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Back to Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gordon with a screen on Halliburton. Jokic inside. Turner covering. Good work defensively by Turner. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Off target with the jump hook. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Still scoreless. And there it is for him.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so here is Indiana. trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now here's Turner. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Left side, Porter. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Wide open look here for Murray. Changes up. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. With the drive. In the corner, it's Neesmith. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 4. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Cranes the three-pointer. Porter's got 8 points. Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. Second is Tyrese Halliburton. Jokic is third.
The highlight reel pass has become a calling card for both of these fellas since the halfway point.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Siakam. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, showing his power. Pascal busts through the defense for that one.
Murray against Halliburton. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's 6 points for Jokic.
Well, in a league of huge guys, Jokic's size stands out. He is a problem.
Jokic against Turner. Nembhard with it. No scoring in this one. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Porter. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
That's good from Turner.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Porter. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. Both free throws good from Turner. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Siakam. The three-pointer, no good. Westbrook against Mathurin. Now, here's Jokic, guarded closely.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Russell Westbrook. He's putting up 13 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic. A giant man with point guard skills.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. And Jokic drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. We'll get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. And take a look at the Pacers. Advantage in 1 series.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to Mathurin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. The past month has been surreal. 2nd in free throw percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. That's why he's 2nd in the league in free throw percentage. Free throw good, Mathurin.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
Mathurin hits them both. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 5-point game. McConnell against Murray. Gordon kicks to Watson. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Now, here's Watson, still without a basket. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
McConnell against Murray. Pass to Toppin. Toppin a screen on Westbrook. With the step back. Back to Toppin. To the paint. And finished off by Walker.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Watson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Jokic playing soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jokic has got 12 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Toppin finds McConnell. Westbrook against Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And you like when bigs get involved in the passing game. Exactly what Mathurin did there.
Outside Gordon. Out to the right wing. Here's Westbrook. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Mathurin against Westbrook. Mathurin passes to Toppin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Pacers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that one misses. And the Nuggets with some changes. Saric has checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Michael Porter in for Murray. Indiana also making some changes. Tony Bradley comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Walker. And the second free throw, good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bradley against Jokic. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's good. Jokic has got 14.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Halliburton outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Denver on top, leading by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Ryan is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard spot. Mathurin finds McConnell. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And the shot goes down. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Kings.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations. And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Walker's checked in for Bryant. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Mathurin. That shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. The Nugget shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Fires the 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. Tries it from 19. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Halliburton's got 9.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Pass to Brown. What's in the screen? A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Mathurin. Banked in off the glass.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now here's Westbrook. A 17-point game for him in the win against Utah.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on TJ McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Please give a big round of applause for you.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Michael Porter. He's around 18 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Brown. He's covered by Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. Halliburton with the steal. It's deflected.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
That one good for 2. That's 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's Halliburton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Sharge dishes to Porter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Halliburton with the bucket.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
Pass to Brown. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. And And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Sharp.
And how about the commitment there from Halliburton, sticking with it and getting himself to the line?
It's his first trip to the line.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
The first one falls. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Here's Toppin, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Misses the 3. The Nuggets leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
First free throw is good.
Well, look, there are a lot of different roles Porter Jr. can fill for your team.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Porter drops them both. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for the dance check. Let's hear it for
And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Miles Turner.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton outside. There's the pick. Shot from the wing. Here's Nembhard. Nice D from Porter.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jokic kicks to Porter. Pass to Westbrook. For 3, Murray. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Siakam outside. Now, here's Nesmith. Jokic defending. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
Miles Turner, shooting 1.
Guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Murray against Halliburton. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Halliburton against Murray. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Now here's Porter. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
Pass to Siakam. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Brown. Neesmith covering. The kick out to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from 3.
Now, here's Neesmith. He has yet to score. Turner with a screen on Murray. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. Porter passes to Murray. Back to Porter. Got a piece of it. Good D by Siakam. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton outside. Here's Neesmith. Buries it from 3-point range. Neesmith has got his first 3 points of the game.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Nembhard with it. Out to the right wing. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Over to the wing. Neesmith. Off target from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Jokic a screen. Murray the pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Denver passing it around. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have been money from the foul line since the All-Star break. The Pacers in 5th.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Pacers trail by 6. Now, Nembhard, still yet to score. Let's go. He can't hit that time. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 6. Out to the wing. Pass to Brown. Mathurin against Westbrook. Launches a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Now here's Turner. Jokic defending. Now here's Neesmith. Outside Mathurin. Good defense by Jokic.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Murray the pass to Westbrook. Jokic It's good on the putback. And now an 11-point Denver lead.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Turner for three. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Jokic, no good. And 1:01 left in the first half. Here's Nembhard. Nothing on the board. Here's Turner. There it is. His third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Andrew
Makes
Nembhard.
decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Here's Brown. Watson inside. Siakam's there. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Nembhard. Now Nesmith to the inside. Here's Turner. Again, the miss by Turner.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And here's Jokic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a dusky. Keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
You gotta call my agent now.
Let's shift our focus now to Nikola Jokic. Outstanding tonight through 2.
The Joker having a laugh so far. The defense better get serious.
It reminds me of you, kid. He can't jump over a phone book. Actually, kids even know what a phone book is. Never mind. He gets buckets. No cap.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. And they recover it. It's Porter outside. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Halliburton. Here's Murray. Outside Gordon. Porter with the screen for Gordon. Back to Murray. He gets that one. Murray's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Indiana. Down low. Here's Jokic. Second chance shot. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and the styles you don't play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
And that one's good by Porter.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Turner's got 11 points.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Jokic finds Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Halliburton outside. Five on the clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the 3 ball is good. 5 points in the game.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Turner, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Turner with a screen on Murray. Halliburton against Murray. Nembhard with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
A nice shot by Brown.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Siakam against Gordon. Halliburton outside. For Murray. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 12. A 3 ball. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take Benedict Mathurin. He's checked in for the Pacers.
Benedict Mathurin.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 9 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Good work there as it goes.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Murray with the bounce pass. And it's Jokic missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. With some arc, Denver grabs the miss. Jokic is...
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Pass to Brown. At the elbow, Murray. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Outside for Halliburton. Now, Nembhard. High post try. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Halliburton against Murray. Left side, Halliburton. Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Westbrook in for Christian Brown.
Number 4.
Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. You look at the Nuggets. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And you know, for the Nuggets, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Murray finds Porter. Here's Gordon, covered by Siakam. There's the 3. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Westbrook's got 18 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Siakam. Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. He's feeling it. And he can't bank that one in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
so valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. And he can't hit the second. The Nuggets leading by 12. Pass to Porter. Porter double team. Murray for three. Another three for Denver.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Nembhard with it. Here's Halliburton. And he drops it in from the low post. Halliburton's got 15 points in just the second half. Denver's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Well, as a defender, there's only so much you can do when Jokic gets the ball inside.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. A different look for Denver. Sarge comes in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Jamal Murray. And Indiana with a change here, too. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Halliburton hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Now Watson. A 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Sharch. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now here's McConnell. He has 7. And here is Toppin. Toppin a screen on Westbrook. Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. There's Porter with the 3. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell. His last 10 games, averaging about 7 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Naji, and here's Watson. Defended by Mathurin. Watson kicks to Westbrook. Back to Watson. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his third assist on the night.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Halliburton with the bucket. Halliburton's got 37.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Outside Westbrook. Shot from 12. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Just so versatile. I mean, Westbrook can go to the hole, bring it back out for 3, or in that case, just rise and fire from mid-range.
Porter against Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Walker out there with Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the ball. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Such a dynamic scorer. When Westbrook gets rolling like this, he's nearly impossible to contain.
McConnell against Murray. Here's Halliburton. And Westbrook pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Brown. Saric outside. Now here's Watson, guarded by Walker. Over McConnell. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Murray kicks to Saric. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. It's blocked. Mathurin against Murray. Here's McConnell. Halliburton outside. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 40 points.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Pacers trail by 14. To the middle. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Murray against McConnell. Halliburton outside. Good on the triple.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton's got 43 points.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Russell Westbrook.
That free throw missing. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. He hits the second from the line. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Halliburton up top. He's covered by Murray. And Halliburton slams it in.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Outside Westbrook. Down low. Here's Saric. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his fourth assist in this one. Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton for three. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Westbrook. This one for three. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bounce pass Nembhard. Walker the pass to Halliburton. Shoots it. Westbrook with the nice D there. The Nuggets leading by 12. Murray outside. Here's the three. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Murray. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to Jokic. Jokic tries the double. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal
That's
foul.
a high IQ play by Jokic. No one outsmarts
for
him.
Denver, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Jokic drops them both. Pacers trail by 12. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Fires for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Porter. The kick out to Westbrook. Jokic with it. Jokic draws the double. Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Denver no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got 47 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
The kick out to Porter. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 22 points.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Halliburton outside. Inside. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Walker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Westbrook passes to Porter. Jokic with it. Toppin covering. Jokic inside. Toppin's there. Jokic, no good. Pacers trail by 11. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
To the paint. Toppin with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Halliburton's got 49 points in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Jokic on top. The 11-footer, and the shot goes in. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Okay, fans, let's make some noise for your Nuggets breaker.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Halliburton a screen on Gordon. Pass to Nembhard. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Tries it from 19. The shot by Turner no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And they pick up 2. 7 points for Siakam.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, what else can you do against Jokic but get as physical as possible defensively?
Jokic taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. At the top of the key, Neesmith. To the inside. Here's Siakam. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Jokic.
First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam. At the line for one.
One shot.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Brown. Down low. And it's sent back by Turner.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
And Neesmith with the slam.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Outside Gordon. They set the pick. Pass to Brown. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Over Turner. Sweet move. Jokic takes it in, takes the bump, and puts it through.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Halliburton against Murray. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Pass to Brown. Denver passing it around. Jokic high post. Over Siakam. Jokic, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 6-point game. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Pass to Murray. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Halliburton for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Murray outside. It's up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nembhard finds Halliburton. For Murray. And it's Halliburton missing. Denver leading by 8. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 33.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
What's the name, folks? That was your Nuggets Mini Dance Team. Let them hear you.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Up top, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Andrew Limhard. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Denver, Braun. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good on the quick 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Miles Turner. That's his 5th personal foul. Teams in the penalty. At the line for 2, Nikola Jokic.
The first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for Denver, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe.
So the Nuggets win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Nicola. You stuffed the stat box again. Nobody's surprised now, but does it feel easy for you out there?
I'm just trying to win a game, whatever it's supposed to do. I'm just trying to win a game. If there's a rebound, assists, passing, whatever.
It was all of the above tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.